What's up, guys and gals? It's Brandon, and I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. It's been a while, I know. Just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back. I was on vacation over the 4th of July week, and then I was doing some side projects here at the house, so definitely keeping busy, but I figure it's time to get back into streaming. I think my last post was actually at the end of June, so it's been a while. Um, but what we're going to do today is continue with the haunted house build that I've been working on for The Sims 4. So a little bit of a story behind this. So what happened was I did the first video I did was last Wednesday, um, and when I went to upload it to YouTube, I got a notification about 10 minutes later saying that the video was being taken down because it violated their community standards. I'm not really sure what I did. There was no swearing in the video or anything like that. I watched the video about 2 or 3 times, and I didn't see anything that seemed, inappropriate or anything like that. The music was shut off. I didn't have any music playing or anything like that, so I'm not really sure why. So I submitted an appeal for it through YouTube, and hopefully for the next couple of days it gets taken care of and it gets put back up. So knock on wood that we get to see part 1 being posted. So if you missed that, my apologies. But what I will do right now is just kind of go over the build that we've been working on. Like I said, we're doing a haunted house slash abandoned house build in The Sims 4. This is actually on console. This isn't PC. So some of the controls are going to be a little bit different. If you see them kind of going wild throughout the build, my apologies. Sometimes I always forget which one it is, some of the controls. So just bear with me, and let's go ahead and get started with this. So as far as the outside exterior goes, I didn't do anything to the exterior yet. Usually what I do is start from the inside and work my way out. But like I said, this is going to be like a haunted house slash abandoned house build. If you notice up here, you can actually change the lot type from a haunted house residence to a regular residence. So if you plan on doing a haunted house using the vampire or paranormal or Strangerville pack, and you want a haunted house, make sure you definitely change it. Otherwise, it will not work right. But if you're just looking to build a regular house, you can just do residential style. So normally what I do as far as starting a new design or a new build, I usually do a little bit of research. Like I'll go on Pinterest, I'll go on Google Images and look for ideas of like abandoned houses or just houses in general. But this house is actually built in Forgotten Hollow. It's the world that comes with the Vampires pack. I purchased the Vampires pack and the Paranormal pack before I left for vacation, and when I got back, I jumped right into it and started building. So yeah, this is the exterior. It's a lot of the houses in the Forgotten Hollow world for The Sims 4 is, I guess you could say, Transylvanian slash Victorian style houses. They definitely look really old. A couple of the inspirations for this design came from, I was actually watching It and It Chapter 2, and if you guys have seen that movie, I won't give away too much for those who haven't seen it, but there's an abandoned house where Pennywise is kind of like hiding out, and I got the inspiration a little bit from this. I also watched People Under the Stairs. I'm a big horror movie fan, so a lot of these movies that I watch have old houses like this, like the Myers house from Halloween, stuff like that. So, but you really can't go too far outside of the lot area to kind of see other houses. I mean, you kind of see the neighborhood a little bit. There's a park area here. You can see one of the other houses there to the left up here a little bit, but not too much. But like I said, you can kind of tell they're Victorian style houses. So we'll kind of go through this. And at the end of part 1, where we left off, was I finished the exterior house and did some of the wallpaper and stuff like that. But I also finished the basement because, like I said, this is a vampire house, so I wanted to do a vampire lair, I guess you could say. So this house is obviously abandoned. If you look at the basement, it's pretty ransacked. I just basically went in and threw a bunch of junk in there to make it look like it was, hasn't been touched in years, and whoever was here last just kind of up and left everything. Maybe they passed away, or they just up and left the house. But like I said, you'll see a lot of boxes and stuff down here. There actually is a light here. It's kind of hard to see. It's hanging right here. I don't know why it's not turning on. I guess depending on the time of day. So, but yeah, you can kind of look around here. I'll let this on the screen for a couple seconds. There's a lot of vines and stuff like that in the basement too, because obviously if the house has been abandoned for years, the foundation may be cracking, and there may be grass and stuff growing in there. And you can kind of see that down here. I put beside these like bags of soil and stuff. There's some grass that's peeking into underneath the foundation. There's also some water stains. You can kind of see those here underneath the barrels. It's kind of like a green outline, a little hard to see. As well as spider webs. There's a spider hanging out there in the corner. Rather big guy. Not a big fan of spiders, so. But anyways, yeah, like I said, you can see the spider webs in the corner. There's a workbench there. The workbench is kind of creepy because he has aprons hanging up, he or she, whoever is here, and has some drawings and a bunch of knives hanging up there. So, like I said, I'm a big horror movie fan, so kind of got my inspiration from some of the movies I watched. But yeah, like I said, this is the basement area. And then if you go through this is a hidden door. It looks like a bookshelf. If you zoom in, you can see it. And if you spin it around, it looks like a regular door. But this is the vampire's lair. I kept it pretty simple. I didn't do too much with it. I didn't want to clutter it up too much. But you can see here, of course, there's this coffin in the center, up on like a pedestal type thing. Some more spider webs, statues. If you zoom in here a little bit, you can kind of see a table. This table is really neat because it has like a shredded cloth or tablecloth on top of it. Looks like it's been there for a while. But there's some old candles, some old photographs. There's a spell book or just some sort of book. This one looks like a medical book. It looks like it has a picture of a anatomy of a heart, which is kind of creepy. But anyways, yeah, there's an urn back here that this is kind of neat. Cremation urn with vampire remains, I guess, in it. That's really interesting. And just some books in general, like old Victorian style books. And then there's actually a photo on the wall, or portrait I should say, of the vampire that may or may have lived here. So that's kind of what that looks like. And of course there's a little fountain here. It's kind of Victorian style, I guess you could say, or Transylvanian style little fountain there. And over here, just some other, spell books and another candle lit, or a candle holder as well. So again, there's some additional vines and stuff growing here in the house. Like I said before, the foundation may be cracking, and the vines are kind of peeking into the foundation. So, but that's the basement area. I didn't do too much. I want to keep it real big. So, moving upstairs, but that's where we kind of left off. I didn't do anything with so this is the first floor. You can kind of see it's really open. This is going to be like a living room / dining room area when you come in the front door down here. And then this is going to actually be the kitchen area with a little back porch back here. You can kind of see it. And then a set of steps with a landing, and then it goes up to the other section of steps. And then over here to the right is just a little side porch. Of course, it has the little roof on it. And then fireplace, grandfather clock. So it's funny, when I don't normally do these builds like this, when I go through the debug menu to try and find stuff, because there's a lot of hidden items there that you can use that's not really included with the packs. You can't really filter to what you're looking for unless it's like specifically for the packs, if that makes sense. So you kind of have to go down to this really long list of items and try and find certain stuff. But usually if I find items, I'll just lay them out on the floor and then just rearrange them later on. You know what I mean? Once I get a design done. But this is the downstairs bathroom. I try to keep the wallpaper. It's what I like about this build is the Vampires and Paranormal pack has some really neat looking wallpaper and floor designs. I tried to make it look really old. The same with the kitchen floor. You can kind of notice it's actually called gritty floor tile. You can see it's kind of dirty and stuff like that. But once we actually get into adding cracks to the walls and tears in the wallpaper and stuff like that, it'll look really neat after we get that far. But then the front porch, like I said, I didn't do anything with the outside yet. That's usually the last thing I do. So that's the first floor. Second floor, you come up to this upstairs hallway, which is rather big right here. And then this is either, bedroom 1 or bedroom 2 right here. This is probably going to be the master one because it's obviously bigger. And it does have a little fireplace right there. So, and then this will be a second bathroom up here in the corner. And if you spin it around, there's a ladder, a freestanding ladder right here. And if you go up, let's try this again. I don't know why these controls. Okay, there we go. So I put a. Oh my god, why is this? These controls, I'm sorry, are going crazy. There we go. Wow. Anyways, this is an attic. Like I said, you come to this little ladder here. A lot of old houses, of course, back then had one of those attics where you can actually pull down on a little cord, and a set of steps will come down, kind of like on a track, I guess. So that's kind of what I was going for. Unfortunately, they don't have a feature like that, which it would be really cool if they did. But with this attic, I kept it pretty small. I just threw some old stuff in there, like an old bicycle and a couple stools and stuff like that. A creepy old bassinet for a baby and some old toys and stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the attic, I guess, or third floor, whatever you call it. There is a lot more room that you can add stuff, but I didn't want to make it real big and go crazy with it, so I kept it pretty simple. But yeah, that's the third floor. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to start probably in the kitchen, because I have a feeling this is going to take me a while to do this because I'm kind of picky with this kind of stuff. So let's see. I do apologize in advance if you guys hear a lot of background noise. I do have a fan going. Believe it or not, unfortunately, I don't have air conditioning, so it's a little warm today. So I'm just trying to stay cool a little bit while I do this. Just trying to find something that looks kind of old and that's too big. Yeah, see, that's like I said, sometimes I get kind of picky with this kind of stuff and it takes longer to do it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to worry about the windows later. I'll put the drapes up later on. So let's go ahead and do the counters. See, the nice thing about this is you can actually filter what packs you pull stuff from. Go down the list here. You can do like vampire stuff, Strangerville, yeah, I think that's all of them for the kind of spooky realm. Wish I could have found something a little bit more rustic, but see, I don't know if I like that. Again, I'm not sure why in the hell these windows are going crazy. Alright. See if they have an outer corner. I'm just trying to think ahead and plan in my mind where I want to put everything as far as the stove goes and stuff like that. Alright, so this kind of gives us a good idea of where we're going to put stuff at. So my initial thoughts were, like I said before, since this is going to be kind of a abandoned house, we want stuff to look obviously rustic and everything like that, because obviously people haven't lived in this house for, you know, quite some time. I know they have broken appliances here that you can put in there that are really cool. They're missing like refrigerator doors and the stove and stuff like that. It's just a matter of trying to find them. And this is what I was telling you guys before. This list, so this is considered a debug list on PC, but on console, I guess it's just called hidden items. And you do have to put in a code for this. So yes, cheats are turned on for this gameplay. And like I said, I know this is taking a while, but trying to find those damn hidden objects can be a pain sometimes. Oh, I think I was telling you guys this before. You can actually put rips and holes in the wall, which we're actually going to do that, but I just want to get most of the appliances and stuff set in place first. And we're pretty much going to be trashing this house, by the way, so there's gonna be a lot of stuff, and we're just gonna throw some stuff down here. Like I said, when I find stuff on this menu, so I don't have to go back through and look through it all over again, I generally pull it out and set it there. You know, just kind of weird stuff like old piles of laundry, and because like I said, this is, no one's lived here for a while, so we're gonna, like I said, I don't want to get too much into that. I want to find these appliances and stuff. There's some old mail on the counter. It looked like it's been just left behind. There's some boxes of junk. And then once we get situated, that's too big. There you go. I'll rearrange that stuff later on. I don't know why the hell I can't find these old appliances in here. I was playing this earlier this afternoon and I didn't have any trouble finding it. An old coffee pot there. So here's some of the appliances that they have, but like I said, those aren't the ones that I'm looking for. Where the hell are they? Throw in your old trash can too while we're here. One of the things I'm going to do too is I'm going to probably end up putting, oh, that's kind of cool, I like that. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that, but maybe just put that in the corner. Make it look like it's actually growing inside the house. Big. Couple little patches of grass here. Make it look like it's been empty for a while. One of the other things I wanted to let you guys know too, I'm sure most of you guys know already who plays this game, that the high school years expansion pack is coming out on the 28th. Of course, I believe that one's going to be like $39. That's the only thing I don't like about, I'm not a huge fan of EA, is they don't really have sales too often. And their expansion packs are crazy ridiculous, and you get next to nothing inside of them, which sucks. Chair in here, make it look really rustic. I'm gonna put these out there now. So those are actually wood planks, and we're gonna use those later on for something else. But since I have them there, I'm just gonna stack a bunch of them outside there. And like I said, there's a meaning behind my madness when it comes to building these things. Sometimes that's the way I do things. Stuff like this, these old boxes. Yeah, see, stuff like that's really cool because it makes it look even more authentic, that it's broken down. And ooh, wow, that's a little big. Creepy old shoes lying there. That's weird, it just disappears. I don't know what it is, but weekends too always seem to go so fast. It just seemed like it was Friday at 4:30 leaving work, and now it's almost 3:30 on a Sunday. Something I don't want to think about. That's kind of neat. I didn't see that before. Just like a pile of scrap and dirt. You'll notice on some of the stuff too that a lot of this doesn't have names, so obviously it kind of makes it hard to search for stuff. Tires. I don't know, after looking at this list, it looks like they added a bunch of new stuff since the last time I was in here playing around with it. bucket in here. Some old bottles. Make it look like someone was having a drinking party in here. Ah, oh, finally. Jeez. These are a pain to find. Jiminy Christmas. So my question is... I'm going to set that right there. Make it look like someone ripped the door off it. And there's the refrigerator. Yeah, like I said, my apologies. That took forever to find those. I don't know why. I wish you could lay those on the ground. Oh, that's cool, an old dresser. Definitely gonna use that. I'll set that out there for now. Okay, so this, now we get into some of the cool stuff. So this is some of the stuff you can lay around, like piles of trash. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to look. Oh wow, that's a lot. And garbage bags. Yeah, they definitely did an update since I did this before. Alright, so this gives us a lot of good stuff to play with, obviously. I don't know why I put tools up there. I thought that'd be kind of interesting to have, though. Maybe the person that was living here was working on the house or doing something. But I think I am gonna put the sink, everything but the kitchen sink, right? Yeah, see, most of these are freestanding. I don't want that stuff. I want something that looks old and rustic. Problem is, it doesn't match. What do you guys think? Should I go with this but just change it to black? I mean, you really can't see it, I guess. That's probably just me being picky. I don't know. See, this is the problem. I get too tied up into it. Set this there for now. We're gonna move this, all these little clutter items out of the way. least for now. Oops. Yeah, sometimes it's a bitch to get a hold of these things, especially they're real tiny like this. And with the microwave, there we go. Damn it. See what I was telling you about? You end up moving the whole thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this stuff because see, that's the nice thing about playing on PC, which I never thought I would say this, is that it's probably gonna be a hell of a lot easier to grab a hold of stuff. There we go. Set those on the counter. Alright, so I don't know if the cracks and everything like that are considered. Okay, so there's spider webs, I knew that. I'm definitely gonna have spider webs. Sometimes the floor ones can be a pain to put in place. I don't put too many because then it'll look like they were actually placed. Kind of sucks you can't put them against the cabinet like that, which I'm sure you could, but alright, I think that's good enough. I don't want to, like I said, overdo it. So this is the fun part right here, is putting stuff like this in, making it look all beat to hell. Cracks. I guess that's kind of neat because it looks like it's cracked in the window and cracked along the. They can get away with that. There you go. That looks good. So many choices. Scuff marks. Throw up an old calendar. How about that? Make it look like it's been still here. How's that look? Does that look? And it still looks like it could use a little more. I'm trying to make it look as realistic as possible without going overboard. like that looked too real. Didn't look real at all. That looked like those were placed there. So one of the things I think I'm going to do here at this wall, and I was looking at this, I saw another streamer do this. Alright, I think I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to knock that wall out. And try this. This is kind of a little trick that I saw. So you want to kind of make it look like it's the support beams. That's too big. It is too big. Oh, maybe that won't work. Alright, you know what? Maybe scratch that. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to scratch that idea. I was going to try and make it look like the wall was knocked out, but I don't want to mess around with it too much because then it'll just look like shit. I don't want that to happen. See, this is the part where it gets interesting because you get to move all this stuff around and we'll keep that box in here. Yeah, and that's one of the other things I wasn't too happy about with the consoles is it kind of sucks because you can't do custom content with consoles. Only PC stuff, so. But that's okay. We'll still make it look fun. Yeah, I still have some. There we go. Still have some boards outside. I'll move them in here. There you go. I don't know if I can copy these. Oh, see, that's the thing that sucks with the hidden items. You can't copy a lot of the stuff there or duplicate it. You have to go back into the menu and reselect it, which sucks because then you have to go through and look for everything again. So let's finish the cabinets that we started and didn't finish. I think those are the right ones. See, it does have I can't tell if this is the same. I guess this is kind of the same design. nice. Too fancy. Guess that looks okay. I don't know. See, it's not the same color. I don't think. It's gonna drive me nuts. I don't think it is. That's another thing that kind of bothers me about this game is sometimes they don't put the same color for certain objects. There we go. That looks better. What do you guys think? Think we can get away with that? Yeah, I guess that looks okay. Some of these cracks out of the way so you can actually see them. That's one thing I didn't think about. I was going to put drapes up, but I don't think I'm going to put them up. I think I'm going to leave them down. Only because make it look like, oh, see, then that gets messed up there. Shit. I'm just going to put that one there. And then it'll be a little bit sneaky there. Oh, hold on, maybe I can do this. This is gonna look a little weird, probably. No, that actually doesn't look bad, to be honest with you. That one, I don't want to push that. Can you really tell? Nah, I think we're okay. Well, I think. Ooh, wow. Yeah, looks cool. I like that. Well, this place definitely looks like it's been ransacked for sure. And I kind of like this. So normally you wouldn't want this peeking out the side there, but I kind of like the tree branches coming in from, or the roots, I guess you'd say, on this side and the outside. It kind of looks like it's growing in. I wonder if they have any other. Surely they gotta have some other chairs that look like they've been beaten and stuff like that. Oh, okay, that's a really cool, creepy old high chair. I just wanted to see if I could find something that looks like it's been kind of brought in from outdoors. Maybe it's a squatter's house, like there's people just crashing here. I don't know if that looks too out of place. I guess that looks okay. So I know I did put a lot of stuff on the counter. I was thinking maybe go back into the hidden menus option, see what kind of goodies we can find. I know they have old pizza boxes and stuff here too, I believe. Or Chinese food boxes, that'd be kind of neat to put in there. That bug spray? Yeah, it's too big of a pile of trash. Fish taco. Yeah, they have everything when it comes to food, that's for sure. I wish they would at least categorize this stuff. I mean, for the most part they do. It'd be kind of nice to have, if they had like a food section. I know they have fruits and vegetables and stuff in here. Like I said, there was also, because I used it on a previous build, there's Chinese food containers. I thought that was very interesting. Alright, well here's some bottles and stuff. Oh, there we go. There's the Chinese food containers. Pizza boxes. There we go. I didn't really put any garbage bags in here. Just so I don't have to do this again, because I'm definitely going to be using pizza boxes out here. I don't know about the Chinese food. Put some old bottles. I'm just kind of wondering how detailed we can get with this. I was just trying to see if I can make it look like it's maybe leaning up against the wall. And we'll just leave it off. Alright, well, that looks pretty good for the kitchen. Actually, you know what? One thing I did want to do is maybe put some ivy in here. Definitely make it look like it's a little old and overgrown. Do it down there. There you go. Definitely looks like it's been lived in. I said, I think I'm just going to leave the curtains off the walls. I don't think I'm going to put anything on there. Actually, you know what? Maybe... Hold on here. Let's see one more time what we can find. Maybe you can find mini blinds. Mini blinds would be ideal as well. I don't know. Yeah, those are too big. Actually, let's see if we can shrink them. Oh, that looks good. I like those. Oh yeah, that works. Alright, well, I'm happy with that. That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I'm really picky when it comes to that kind of stuff. This is the room that's going to take a while. It's this big open space. This is going to take us some time to do that. I think I'm actually going to do some of the port. Nah, you know, like I said, I'm going to wait to do the entire thing last outside. Alright, so I think before we jump into this, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I know we haven't been working that long, but I usually take a little break at it every hour, just so my eyes don't go crazy on me. So with that being said, I'm going to save this. I'm not going to leave. I'm just going to take a short break. Empire. Alright guys, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Alright guys, we're back. Let's keep trucking along with this. Like I said, hopefully this won't take me too long to do this room, but like I said, it's pretty big, so there's gonna be all kind of stuff going on here. So let's start up here in the corner. So I know I don't know if it's in the hidden menu or where it's at, but there's actually a window seat. A cornered window seat that I want to use for here. There it is. The problem is, a lot of the stuff looks too retro, or not too retro. It's actually what I want. Too new. I don't know. Ooh, yeah, it's not gonna work. Shoot. Well, you know what? Let's scratch that idea. We'll do something else there later on. I was trying to find. I don't know if it's too corny or not. I kind of like the idea of having sheets over the furniture, though. Okay, I could see this. See if they have anything that looks kind of like broken branches or something like that. Something that looks like it's dead trees. I don't want something that has flowers on it. I mean, like I said, putting something with flowers, I guess, would be okay. I guess that looks okay. Of course, too, I guess the idea of putting I think ivy. I'm gonna do more ivy in here too, I think, because we want it to look that looks okay. Good old spider webs. These are one of the things that are neat to work with, but you don't want to go too much because it just looks like shit then. kind of sucks. You can't put them right. Really can't see them because of the wall either. The color of the wall makes them look like crap. Guess we could do that. Put them on the stairs. I guess that looks good there. Some cracks, scuff marks. I want to make it look like there's almost like black mold, I guess. Ooh, I don't know how I missed that before. That looks really cool. I like that. Too bad it was, as this is going to sound, too bad it wasn't a little bit brighter red to make it look like blood. That'd be neat. Add this in the kitchen too. Not there. It's kind of neat. You can kind of like move it behind the trim of that wall to make it look like it's kind of torn off. Like I said, I just don't put too much because. Alright, let's take a look at that and see what that looks like. That looks good there. Slimy walls. Of course, I'm sure with the PC one you could definitely do a hell of a lot more customizing than what I'm doing, but unfortunately we're not playing it on PC, we're playing it on console. Cracks. I always like to make them look like they're coming from the ceiling to make it look more legit. Of course, you gotta throw some old antique photos up. I like the names on these. The Dashing Lord Lycan. The Lord of the Lord and the Lady. This would be a good above the fireplace photo. Now, go back to these because this wall over here looks kind of empty. As over here, too big. There, oh, that's good. I don't know if you guys have watched the Stranger Things series, but in season 4, I won't give too much of it away. One of the objects they show a lot, because the upside down is a grandfather clock. Every time I see that, I just get that vibe of that sound of it. It's just a very distinct sound that it makes in the show. But if you didn't get a chance to watch that, I highly recommend it if you've been into the series, because it's really good. I'm not sure when season 5 is coming out. I'm gonna guess it's probably next year. I think I read somewhere where it said possibly spring, maybe February 2023. But again, I'm not sure just yet. Alright, so we're done with structural stuff. Let's see if we can find some cool photos to hang up in here. I know there's a lot of old bunch of old style photos with the antique frames. I know they're in here somewhere. I kind of like the dark ones. There you go. those look too new? Yeah, they kind of do. I don't know if I want to use those ones or not. Kind of hide those behind the vines. I like that idea. That was neat. I don't know why I cannot decide which frame photo to use. Definitely have to shrink this down for sure, because it's way too big. I guess that looks okay, right? I don't think there's anything else that... I guess that looks good. It's enough. I don't want to cover up all the cracks and the holes in the wall. That was okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, let's see if we can find some rugs. I don't know if you can see these or not. These are really cool. They're stains. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. Okay, that could work. That one you can't see too much, unfortunately. Trying to find one that looks antique-ish. I'm not sure that's a word or not, but if not, that's okay. We're going to use it anyways. A lot of these are like bright colors, and I don't like that. That doesn't look... There's got to be something else here. I guess this will have to do. Do a second one. duplicate the garbage bags? Because that would save a lot of time. No, it can't be cloned. Of course it can't. Alright, well, let's bring some of these wood planks in. Just kind of lay them around a little bit. I don't know if you can just type in trash, see what comes up. Alright, so you can do piles of trash. Ooh, I kind of like that better than the one I have over there. That one does take up a lot of space. Oh, nice. I wish I would have saw that earlier. Oh, here we go, garbage bags. Put a bunch of trash in the corner, make it look like they just kind of throw shit there. If I can put a crack. There you go. Wait, where did it go? It just magically disappeared. Why is that not interesting? Oh well. Well. Leaves. That would be kind of cool to put break the floor out and put a bunch of tree branches here, make it look like a tree's growing inside the house. I kind of feel like I'm playing The Last of Us now. watches outside, just as long as it doesn't peek out the side of the house, because sometimes when you use some of these cheats, they don't always that's too much. So I always thought this would be a good idea to make it a little fire in here, like someone's really living in there. There would be one. So yeah, this isn't taking as long as I thought it would. Just because of the size of the room, I had concerns that it was going to take me forever to do this. One of the things I forgot to put in the kitchen was a light fixture. Those. I'm just not sure where. I guess this would be a good spot to. There we go. Here's some good ones. There, we now have light. duplicate this. Can't tell. Is that? Yeah, it looks like it's floating. Try that again. That doesn't look half bad. Actually looks pretty good. Now let's see if we can find a table. Initially I wasn't going to do a dining room area, but I think I am going to. One of the things that kind of bothers me about this too is sometimes the stuff in this game looks, the proportion or the portion sizes, proportion? Yeah, proportion. Sorry about that. Generally looks smaller than it actually is. Like, I obviously know this is not real life, but still, like, you look at this stuff and it's like, okay, is that the right size? You know what I mean? It just sometimes it doesn't look right. And you could spend hours searching through all these hidden objects. Definitely gives you some ideas for sure. A seance table, that's guess we could put that there. I never thought of that. That's a good idea. Really make it creepy. Some voodoo dolls. I have to say, I think this vampire and paranormal pack is probably my new favorite one because of all the scary stuff that's in it. for a second, if you look at that, it kind of looks like Lady D from Resident Evil 8. Their little umbrella looks like a hat. That or I'm going crazy, one of the two. I know that one time I thought I saw creepy dolls in here. Oh, I love that. A yard gnome with a sickle. Jesus. It's a big plane engine. I think I wanna put that there. I kind of want to add this too, but I'm not sure if it's gonna. Alright, well, that looks good. I think I'm okay with that. And I like the idea, just like in the kitchen, of putting blinds up. But I also want to put curtains on the window, because they have some really, really cool ones for haunted house theme. Why do those... Alright, so that's really weird. I guess we're just gonna have to go with curtains. Of course, I'm not sure which ones I really like. I don't those look too old. I think one of the things we have to do as well is adjust the windows, because some of those just don't look... I'm guessing those are for higher curtains, or higher walls I should say, because look how... I just like those ones because they look grungy. Okay, works for me. I like those. Yeah, they look dirty and grungy. I'm not sure why that's not allowing me to put drapes on those specific windows for some weird fucking reason. I kind of hope that's not going to be the case with this, because I'm going to be very upset if I can't put... Can't see him anywhere else. Oh, right there. Darn it. That's really weird for some reason. I don't know why they're doing that. Really have a problem using other drapes, but still I just would like to know why. I just see creepy dolls. Okay. Creepy dolls it is. Cooking. Weird that they don't have it's too big. I'm definitely going to use that bathtub pile of trash outside for sure. That'll fit in nicely. For some reason that side of the room didn't look as cluttered as everything else, so yeah, I have to fix that. Rocks. That's really weird. What is it? Just puts like a little overall, that looks pretty good. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Grandma's urn. Yeah, we're definitely putting that on the on the fire mantle there. Just interested to see what type. Come to type in spooky. I was wondering if you could actually put piles of trash on the stairs. Alright, so that area is done, I think. I don't know if I want to turn this. Oh, that rug looks a little too clean though. Stains on the rug. Alright, so I think this room is done. I don't want to do any more to it because it looks good. So let's do the bathroom. I'm gonna take a shortcut. Do it this way. It is a nice, and you can duplicate things like the cracks and the holes in the wall. That way you have to go back to the menu and try and find them. the bathroom has definitely seen better days, that's for sure. Alright, let's see if we can finish this off. I don't know if I can get away with that in the bathroom. No. Simple, short, sweet, to the point. Hamper. Is that the sink? The old ironing board. There. I'm gonna put a lights. These. Find some small rugs to put in there. Keep your tootsies warm when you get out of the shower. Find a toilet. See, do you want want to go really old-fashioned. Right. One thing I do see that I gotta fix is this. I don't want to do too much with the bathroom because I want to keep it kind of simple. Short and sweet to the point. But I'm good with this. Easy peasy. Alright, so other than this little basement hallway, which, you know what, I'm just going to finish that off right now because I will forget about it if I don't. A couple cracks in there. Stains. Doesn't look bad. Alright, I'm good with that. That's just a small hallway, so it's not much to really worry about. Let me throw some vines in there. Alright. That looks pretty good to me. Kitchen looks good. Living room / dining room, I guess you could say. Looks good. Actually, you know what? There are a couple things I did want to put here. I'll put some books on that table. Alright, that looks good. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Yeah, because you don't know whether these people living in this house were easygoing, or they like a little bit of adventure, or how they are, I should say. But yeah, I'm happy with that. The walls, bathroom looks good. Awesome. Do a little savouroonie. I think, guys, I'm going to wrap it up for today with that. I didn't want to do the entire house in one sitting. That kind of takes the fun out of it. So since we got the first floor done, I think on Tuesday I'm gonna jump on and do the second floor. Maybe tomorrow. Just keep an eye on my social media pages, which they are on the About Me or About Us page here on my Twitch channel. I generally post on Twitter and Facebook when I'm going to be streaming, but the links for those pages are on that About Us page. So with that being said, have a great night, be safe, and I will talk to you guys either tomorrow or Monday. Ciao.